Art trends have existed for the longest time, especially on the internet. They come in the form of videos, drawings pertaining to brush tips, redraws, album covers, color theories, perspective, hands, it's always hands, and many, many more. One of my favorite kinds of art trends is the meet the artist kind of trend. I recall seeing it pop up somewhere on Instagram a few years ago and jumping along with it at a young age. What I love about it is that, of course, being specifically an art trend, there's no pre-made template or definition of what it would look like. There was also this famous sound on TikTok a while back, I think early 2021 to 2020 or late 2020. Wasn't necessarily for artists, but it went a little like,
my name, my age, my favorite color, my height, my sign. Do I?
Again, I saw it not too long ago, literally as I was editing. But yeah, on top of being a cute template or introductory thing that all artists of all ages, experiences, and medium can use, one of my favorite things to see is updates on one's Meet the Artist. And what I mean by that is, once time has passed since the first one was posted, be it months or years, the artist decides that there's been enough growth and change in that time to show a newer version of themselves, or in some cases, their online personas. I love seeing the change in art style, the shift in dislikes, the choice of clothes. It feels like a whole new me kind of thing, and there's always a charm in seeing what new habits and tidbits the artist has adopted. I hopped on the trend around 2017, which was 7 years ago. Since then, I've made 3 more, and today I'll be making a 5th installment to my Meet the Artist. I usually wait and give at least a 2-year gap between each updated installment, but boy oh boy, the me in the beginning of 2023 and the me that ended the year were vastly different individuals. But before we go into all that, let's go through each one, shall we? I know I mentioned earlier that there's no pre-made or designated design for a Meet the Artist, but they always have common themes, and that being a list of likes and dislikes, just parts of your identity, maybe flags that mean something to you, items that you find in your bag, or things that you often carry around, your favorite outfits. That's one of my favorite parts to do. Okay, we're starting off strong. So, this one specifically, it was a lot more landscape, but I could only find the version of it on my Instagram when I was posting the old ones. So, I think I was using Photoshop at the time. I got really lucky. My first tablet was a refurbished, it was Wacom, but it was a screen display, so I was really lucky to have one. That was my first tablet. This is definitely Photoshop. Okay, we've got the Filipino flag, the Australian flag. Yeah, I'm a Virgo, so let's see. Dogs, oh, these are my loves. Dogs, cats, animals in general, singing till ears bleed, what does that mean? Dancing up a concert in my room, food, anime, oh, 2017. Anyway, history is cool, and I think that's supposed to say music. Yeah, that says music. What do I hate? Loud things, the heat, English dub, what the hell, there are exceptions, working out, action in general, Jesus Christ, peanuts, I'm allergic to peanuts, homework, okay, yeah, you can definitely tell I was 15 at the time. 15? 2017. I would have been 15 at the time. So, I actually still have this hoodie. So I tried my best to draw a version of myself. I don't think I actually have those boots. Those hands. I'm still no better at drawing hands, I won't lie. I still have the hoodie. It's got holes in it, and it's not because of moths. For some reason, I decided to chew holes into my shirts. I don't know. That happened as a kid. That's my old name. Yeah, so that was the first one. Let's see the second one. Oh wait, I was 16 in this one. How old was I in this one? No way! No. That doesn't make sense. 16. I made this when I was 14. That's insane. No, that's crazy. Where's my tuber? Okay. Alright, this one's not too bad. I still have this bag. I still use this bag. Damn. Okay, so I always had my charges. I had my pencils. I didn't carry around a pencil case for some reason at the time. I don't know why. Those shoes were destroyed. My goodness. Oh, my old phone with all the cracks in it. Do you know how that one broke? I don't know why, but I bit it and it cracked. The screen cracked. My favorites, my likes. Old music, still goes hard. Monster movies still goes hard. Little insects still goes hard. Cats and dogs. More cats than dogs these days. Actually, I love both, but more cats than dogs. Tea. I don't know why I started liking tea. Ginger beer. Still love ginger beer. My favorite thing ever. What do I hate? Silence. Heat. Social issues. Ew! Sorry, self-deprecation's at its finest. Time zones, overseas friends. That never ends. That never ends. Oh, this sweater was the most uncomfortable thing I ever owned, but it was the prettiest thing that I loved wearing. I don't know, there's not much to say about that. Hairstyle-wise, I had really long hair at this age. This point is when, I'm not sure if I shaved my head at this time. I might have. Oh, I don't know my timeline, but I did have short hair at this time. So let's go into the next one. Oh, this one is... This one, 18 years old. Oh, dearie me. Meet the artist. This is one of my favorite ones. It's cute. I actually don't have a sweater that has that pattern. I have a t-shirt that has that pattern, but I decided to draw a sweater instead. This is my favorite hairstyle, and you will see that I continue to wear this hairstyle because it's the best one I have. Something about wolf cuts and artists. Every time I see someone draw a meet the artist or they introduce themselves as their sewn and everything, I see a wolf cut. That's just the thing, right? That's just the thing. There's something about it. Anyway, so let's look at this. Those are my I think Timberlands? I don't remember. Timberland boots, I think. I didn't draw anything that I disliked here. Oh my gosh, I was in my positive era. So, I replaced the Australian flag with a bisexual flag. I'm no longer Australian, apparently. I had a pen, candy, my phone, my wallet. Wow. This is when I adopted Kawoki. Ugh! I used to be Cookie. Kawoki became a thing only when I started streaming. Let's see. I love gardening. Still do. Love ginger beer. I love karaage chicken, and I love cloudy weather. The shirt! I hope that is blurry enough so people don't know what that says, but the original shirt says, not this one, but the original shirt that I have says stay positive. It's from Threadheads. It's Steve Henderson. Oh, that is not his name, Steve Henderson. Steven Rhodes. His name's Steven Rhodes. You guys have probably seen stuff everywhere. Anyways, so this one, 2023. You can see a big difference in art style here. Let me just show you. Look at that. This was definitely an era, and I'm still going through it kind of, where I really wanted to skip the line art phase. I have a friend named Legos. You guys probably know them. Giraffe Legos. They're really popular at TikTok. They're the coolest person ever. Their art is amazing. Chef's kiss. I remember there was a point where I was hanging out with them, and they talked about like how great it was to skip the line art phase. And I saw a lot of people doing it too. They would just do a sketch and then paint over the sketch. I still don't know how I feel about it. I still like it, but I struggle a bit because I looked back at my old art and I really enjoyed doing line art. But now, because I've been practicing not doing line art properly, I don't know how to do it anymore. It's very similar, actually. Oh, I skipped the favorite color. Yeah, these two are very similar in how they're presented. These flare pants, I lost the original pair, and I've never, ever been more heartbroken about losing a pair of clothing in my life. I have those earrings still. I think these earrings, like, lost 2 pieces. I don't know. This cardigan, you've probably seen it online everywhere, but it's a Van Gogh cardigan, and it's one of my favorite cardigans ever. I grew my hair out. I went through a whole revival of my curly hair, only to immediately cut it back into a wolf cut. I think those are my earphones. I don't know what this is. What's that? What is that? What am I carrying around? What is in my bag? Anyway, so I'm guessing that's my phone, a pen, hand cream. Ooh, my Bluetooth headphones that I lost. Oh, I miss them every day. So, I still like gardening, ginger beer, cloudy weather, cats, Godzilla. So I still hate the heat. I still hate time zones. I hate loud noises, and I hate the Hat Man. Now that we've got a bit of a gist of what I've been doing, or how I've been presenting it, actually I want to compare all of them. Oh wait! Wait. I think I pointed this out when I first was working on my Meet the Artist. One thing that I think I did very unintentionally is the pose of the first one and the most recent one. They're the exact same pose. Oh, my art style has gone through so many changes. Oh, this is fun. So, let's get to it. 2020 2023 was a year. I started working at a cafe, finished up this Minecraft server that I had helped run for about 3 years. Pause this in P if you're curious. Was used to getting used to classes again, but everything was alright, all dandy. And then something in June happened and everything just flipped on its head. I got delusional all of a sudden. I started going to the gym, started walking everywhere. It was crazy. I started prioritizing my health, both mental and physical. So if you ever watched my presence online kind of like super duper opt out of everything, that's why. Funnily enough, it was around the same time that Across the Spider-Verse came out, so if anyone's gonna get credit for anything changing, it's Miguel O'Hara. Don't know how to pronounce it. Yes, I do. It's Miguel O'Hara for getting my ass to the gym. Do I want to be with him or do I want to be him? It turns out it's a little bit of both. Okay, starting with the outfit, I bought this one hoodie from a pop-up store in the city, and let me tell you, when I first put it on and shuffled out of the change room, my life changed. Something about the haircut paired with the flare jeans, chef kiss. It's a beige anime hoodie with these cherry blossoms embroidered on the arms. It was one of the more simplistic and less cluttered designs. It was pretty pricey, but I love it all the same. Never had a hoodie fit me so well. 10 out of 10. Would not need to buy another one again because one is all I need. The hair is the usual cut, sticks out in all directions, and I wouldn't have it any other way. My pants are these flare jeans that I bought to replace the old one from my last Meet the Artist. It's the same design, same look, same size, but the material sucks. Within a few weeks, the inseam started to deteriorate and rip apart. Since I originally planned on chucking it out, I ended up using it for embroidery practice, and then eventually ended up fixing the inseam. So here are all the little bugs I added. I've had these embroidery kits sitting around the house and thought, you know what, why not? These pants are already ripping apart. And hoops. Any kinds of clip-ons, actually, because I haven't got my ears pierced yet. Just soon, maybe. Soon, maybe. Every time I work on one of these, it's like a fun character select sheet, so on top of the main fit, I might add some other alternating options that I might wear on a daily basis, like my favorite shirts or shoes. Now, likes and dislikes. Ooh-wee. Let's start with dislikes. One thing I've always noticed about artists' dislikes is that some of them are a little bit of a general consensus, like I don't like mean asshole. Well, no one does. Or I hate bad coffee. Well, yeah, it's bad for a reason. Or something that goes along those lines. So for my dislikes, I tried to pick something nitpicky. So again, I put the heat. The reasons being, I've got really extremely sensitive skin, and sweat mixing it was not a fun time. And also, my body runs hot, so I can enjoy cold days without having to layer up too much. It's hard to come up with a coherent list since, as I said earlier, they're all pretty general. I ended up going with unserious pet peeves and random beefs like, I don't like low-rise jeans. I don't know. I don't think that's entirely unique. I think just wearing them makes me anxious. I hate turtlenecks. They're beautiful in aesthetic, but they're brimstone and fire whenever equipped. And wombats, they know what they did. Moving on to the likes. Oh golly, what's not to love and to like? I've got myself a little bit of a list. I love embroidery. I haven't done it as much to be considered to be an expert or pretty well versed in it in any way, but I've always loved the idea of weaving little intricate designs in all my favorite pieces, like my bags, cardigans, hoodies, and all. Ginger beer, specifically Bundaberg. This stuff, oof, it's a slight burn and nice fizzy taste. Fun factoid, I used to keep all my Bundaberg bottles, and I counted all of them on Discord once. It was about 268, not including the ones we had in the garage, but moving on. Entomology. I've always loved bugs, little creatures and insects. There's just something so fascinating about the world. I kid you not, whenever I'm sitting in my garden, digging away at my soil, seeing something new and wriggling with life makes me so excited, to the point my leg bounces so uncontrollably. You know what? Born to wag a tail, forced to bounce my leg. There's this one time, though, I found a velvet worm in the backyard. It was crazy. We also have a little blue tongue that shows up every once in a while, so they just kind of vibe. The cats don't bother it, and they don't bother the cats. Kind of just stare at each other. Anyways, Godzilla. I don't really have to say anything about this. It's Godzilla. So this last one is one thing that I've come to just adore so greatly about every aspect of my streaming, my art, just talking to people. I love storytelling or writing, same thing. It's a little new on the list of things, and it's only here because I can't really put into words how deep my love for storytelling is. I actually can't explain it at all, actually. There's something about characters, world buildings, meanings, the length a media goes to sell a point, to shed light on known aspects of the mind, society. I know I don't have a lot to show for it because I've been barely able to share any of the countless worlds and stories I've had building in the back of sketchbooks and school notes, but it's my dream to share them to anyone who listens. It always ends up being my chat on a late night stream where I'm like starting a sentence with, you know, there's just one story I came up with, or back in high school I had this one story. I don't know, storytelling is just amazing. If we were to live in a perfect world where we could choose freely what we could do with our time with no worries of money or strife, I would love to be a storyteller. So this is what my Meet the Artist ended up looking like. So we've got the items on the side, we've got me, we've got my little details, we've got my likes and dislikes. Yep, just a new thing to add to the list of many Meet the Artists I hope to make in the future.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know for a fact I had a lot of fun drawing this. It was a vibe to draw in during my stream. Ignore what I'm wearing. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time if I make another one. I've been shooting out shorts, I've been drawing a lot actually, and I hope to share all of that with you eventually. Thank you to all those who support me on the Patreon. If you're curious about anything else I do, I stream on Twitch, I have an Instagram, I have a Twitter. Yeah. Bye-bye.